time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Hello everyone. The song Alone was a major hit for the rock group Heart in 1987. It was released in May of that year from their ninth studio album called Bad Animals that was also released in May of 1987. Their single hit number one on Billboard's Hot 100 singles chart here in the United States. It also went to number one on the singles chart in Canada and went to number 3 in the UK on their singles chart. Like I said, major hit by Heart. Well, the song was originally written by two songwriters, Billy Steenberg and Tom Kelly, who wrote a lot of hits for a lot of rock groups. Look those two guys up. You'll be amazed at the songs they've written. They actually recorded the song. They were the original artists to record the song in 1983 on an album that was a group called I-10. They created a group called I-10 and released an album called Taking a Cold Look. Others have recorded that song. Celine Dion had a big hit with it, and others. And I believe there's like over 80 cover versions of that song. And it's one of my favorite Heart songs from the 80s. I think it's a great song. I think Ann Wilson's vocals on that song are just tremendous. The piano intro is great. It's a super hard rock ballad that I think Heart does so well. Well, we can add another group to the list of people who covered that song, and that group is Mission Souls. I was looking at their channel today and noticed that they did a cover version of the Heart version of Alone about a month ago. So I thought, hey, I got to hear this, and I haven't done a Mission Souls reaction in quite a while, so I thought this would be a great opportunity. So here we go. Here's Mission Souls from the Philippines doing a cover version of Alone, and it's the Heart cover version.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Oh, I hope that it won't end though. Alone. But till then, I always go by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? You don't know.
Nice. I love the piano intro. Okay, that's one of the things that I always liked about this song is the use of the electric piano in almost throughout the whole song. And I love the beginning, and then the vocals come in. The bass guitar comes in, giving a little bit of oomph, and then the vocals come in. And I think Stacey is doing a great job on this song. I every time I watch a newer video by this band, I think her voice is getting better and better. And she's very powerful on this song too, as Ann Wilson was on the Heart version. And she shows a lot of emotion in the song, especially when they get into the refrain of the song. Then we have Naces doing backup vocals, and I think Mama Sheena is also doing some backup vocals. They didn't show her, but they showed Naces doing backup vocals, or not Naces, but Neisha doing backup vocals on this as well. And I think that harmony is developing really well with this group. And then the drumming is great. I mean, I love Ice's drumming. He's really great. And the girl playing the keyboards of the electric piano is Naces. I mixed up the name there for a minute. And then we have the father playing the bass guitar, and that's Secan. And I love the way he plays bass guitar. He's got a very deep sound on his bass. But so far, this is really good. I mean, it's a really good reproduction of the Hart version. Let's keep on going.
You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh no, you don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown, alone. Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you, and now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought Stacey was doing a really great job on the vocals, and she did. I mean, I thought she was doing a perfect Ann Wilson. But then her mom comes in, Sheena comes in on the second verse, and her voice is so, it's got a sweet sound, but she can just put out a scream like nobody's business. She did that scream in there. That was incredible. Yeah, she's got a great voice. And then I liked it too that she got through maybe the first or second line of the second verse, and then Stacey came in and started harmonizing with her on the rest of the verse. I thought that was kind of cool too, because I think their voices are complement each other very well. But when Sheena came in, it was like, wow, that is fantastic. She's got such a great voice. So far, this is just a perfect rendition of Alone. I really like what I'm hearing. Sounds like we're going to go into a guitar break here, so I'm going to take this back a little bit and listen to how that goes. In fact, I'm going to take it back and see if we can catch that scream again from Sheena, because I just really love that. It was like, wow, I was not expecting that. Let's see if we can get that. What did I do? There we go. Let's see if this is far enough back.
But the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown, alone.
Awesome! Awesome!
I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you, and now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone?
Oh, that was incredible. That was really, really a good cover. I think that is probably. They've done a lot of good songs. I've reacted to a lot of good songs. This was incredible, though. I really, really enjoyed this. When Sheena the mom took over the vocals, she just has such a fantastic voice, and she has such a range to her voice too. And I think that's what I like about it. She got this range where she can go from a low and then get to that high note like in a microsecond, and she does that quite well. I mean, she does it really well. And then the guitar solo in here was kind of cool. Neisha really stretched out on the guitar, and I like that because a lot of the ones I've watched, she doesn't stretch out on the guitar enough, and I thought she did a really good job on the guitar break in here. The keyboards were excellent. Naces playing the keyboards. Like I said, that's one of the things I always liked about this ballad is the electric piano going throughout the whole song. I think that's really great. But the most interesting thing about this song, I mean, the best part about this song is the vocals. It's the way it's sung, the emotion that's put into the singing, and because the song's called Alone, so you got to feel some sense of remorse in this song, and that's done through the vocals. And I think both Stacey and Sheena did a great job on the vocals. I really liked it when they harmonized together. I think that's cool as well. And a little Ice playing drums. I mean, he just rocks on those drums. I always love watching him go crazy on the drums. And then Daddy Secan playing bass. He just kind of stands there. He's not like being in the middle of things. He just kind of stands in the background and he drives that low bass sound to the song to keep the song moving along. Fantastic version. Really, really love this version of this song. And like I said, there's like over 80 cover versions of this song, and this one would probably be in the top 5. I mean, this was done really, really well. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed Mission Souls doing a cover of Alone, a song that Heart took to number 1 on Billboard's Hot 100 in 1987. If you did, hey, hit that like button. That's the old thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate that. If you have any comments about Mission Souls doing a cover of Alone by Heart, put in the comments below. That would be also very, very cool. Now, I'm going to take this video, which I thought was really good. I mean, I really like their videos. Most of them are just in the studio like this, but they're done so well. I like the way they kind of pan to different players in the group at the right time. Like when the drums took off, they panned to Ice, and you could see him hammering those drums. When the bass came in, they panned over to Secan, and he's playing the bass. Guitar solo break, they went to the guitar. I just really like the way they present their videos. I think they're done very, very well. So I'm going to take a link to this video, put it in my description below. So if you want to watch it again without me stopping it, hey, you pick on that link, it plays all the way through. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that upload this video into my description below. And of course, that's Mission Souls channel. So if you haven't seen that channel or checked that channel out, you got to do it. They got a lot of great cover songs up there. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, why don't you do it right now? You have my video open. Go below my video, hit that subscribe button, and you'll be making me very happy. If you go over here, ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. Yeah, I was in the mood for Mission Souls. I thought, I'm going to just look and see if there's something cool up there on their channel. And when I saw that they just released Alone about a month ago, it was like, yeah, that's the one. I love that song. That's one of my favorite Heart songs, and they didn't disappoint me. It was awesome. Put a big smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a big smile on your face. And peace out, baby.